I adopted a kitten. I adopted a kitten. Lose. I adopted a kitten. Good boy. So before I get into all the recommendations for kitten supplies and such, let's go back to the day I adopted him. All right, we got a kitten. I can't wait to show you guys. I know. We were not expecting to get a kitten today. I mean, we'd been looking for like weeks, basically a month now. We even went over to Staten Island for some adoption event for the ACC. Didn't work out, obviously, but we have been looking near and far for a kitten, and so we've mostly just been going back to this place called Sean Casey. We were on the subway there, and I refreshed the page again, and some new kittens popped up, and so we literally ran from the subway. It didn't take long to decide because as soon as we opened the cage, there was this one little orange kitten that came just right to us, started cuddling with us and playing with us, and so, you know, it was just an immediate, like, you're the one kind of moment. Hopefully he's not too much of a menace, but you know, he's a kitten. So now the rescue did say to let him out into a small enclosed space like a bathroom, but our apartment's pretty small and he seemed like a really confident bugger, so I don't think he'll have a problem in here. So I think I'm just gonna let him go loose and see what he does. Hey baby. Hi, you're not scared at all, are you? No. Hi buddy.
Hey,
Hi, buddy.
He seems pretty comfortable.
Yeah. Wanna come out? Hi! Hi! How are you? Oh my gosh, what a little cutie. You're so tiny. Paws are so big. Do you see how big his paws are? I think he's a little tired from the ride. What do you think? Oh, big stretch. He's in the playing mood right now. I just have a notebook of all my notes, and he's playing with the string. Aren't you, little buddy? Anyway, so I did a terrible job, honestly, of filming the first 2 weeks that I had him. I think I was just too in love with watching him be a kitten, and filming was like the last thing on my mind. I do have some clips, and I'll fill you in on some details of how those first 2 weeks went. One of the funniest things about Toulouse is that he loves to watch us cook. So he will meow and try to crawl up our legs until we pick him up. So a lot of the times we find ourselves like this, just letting him sit on our shoulder. Hello.
He loves it up here. He's basically like Ratatouille.
Family dinner. He refused to eat on the floor where his bowl is. So he eats on the couch with mom and dad. Also, he is such an adventure cat. He loves to go outside. He loves to look out the window. Yeah, even in New York City where it's really loud, he really just thrives. He's such a city boy. And of course, to take him out, we had to buy him a harness. So this is his first little try-on of it, and he doesn't seem to mind the harness at all. He actually kind of likes it. And in typical orange cat behavior, he loves to sleep in the weirdest positions. You're just the king of the jungle. Look at that position. I think the hardest thing since adopting him has definitely been trying to get as much work done. Since I work from home, he's always there sitting right in front of me and I just want to play and cuddle him. It's either that or surviving his 3 a.m. zoomies. Okay, so first things first, he really wants a treat right now, so treat time it is. So you may have seen these. These are these squeezy tubes. I think the most popular brand on TikTok is called Churu. The ingredients in this one sounded better to me. So this is the Tiki Cat one. I just bought the variety pack. I think they came out to like 50 cents each. He loves them. Look at this. I can get you some cat ASMR. Ay, don't bite it. Hold on. So yeah, he loves these tiki sticks. He starts biting it if I'm not pushing it fast enough. And he's even trying to eat the wrapper right now. Also, if you clicked on this video and you've never seen my face before, hi, I'm Emily. You're probably looking for a kitten, I assume. I know I watched a lot of these videos when I was searching for my cat. Secondly, I feel like I have to say this. I bought all of these products I'm about to show you with my own money, and I have been testing them for 2 weeks, and either I or my cat recommends it. So I just feel like I have to say this because a lot of the kitten videos that I did watch, people just open a box and show off the product and they're like, here's the product, yay, it looks great. I'm like, I don't know if that works well. I don't know if the cat's gonna like it. Like, can I have a review here, please? So that's what I'm gonna do for you today. And so all the links I leave down below will be to the products I've recommended. Oh, also, I haven't told you the name. So when we first brought him home, we were either thinking Sunny or Toulouse. And Sunny just seemed a little bit too obvious. So we went with Toulouse, and that's because, you know, Aristocats, the orange cat, his name is Toulouse, and that was one of my favorite Disney movies growing up, so it just felt right. And also, Jonathan's from France, and he's from Toulouse, so it was just, I don't know, it just sounded fitting. But he didn't just stay Toulouse over the span of like the 2 weeks gap. We have also come up with a middle and last name for him. So his name is Toulouse Pamplemousse Patate Douce, and then Klein, because that's our last name. So pamplemousse means grapefruit, and he just looked like a grapefruit to us. And patate douce means sweet potato. And those are both French words. So Toulouse, pamplemousse, patate douce, Klein. Ta-da! I know, we're ridiculous cat parents. Okay, we call these crack sticks because anytime we give them to Toulouse, he gets completely cracked out. He has zoomies everywhere. And so I was reading them and I realized they have sugar in them. So he loves them, he recommends them. As a cat parent, I don't think I'll rebuy them just because they do have sugar in them, and that's probably not the best thing for him to have. So I'm not being an almond mom, okay? Also, we picked up these ones from Trader Joe's. They were cheap. He loves them. We use them as like little training treats. So to get him up on our shoulder, we'll use the treat to come up here, and they'll just be like one-off things. We'll use the laser pointer and have him go like find the treat kind of thing. So these have been great. And for the moment you've all been waiting for, his litter box situation. So I love this litter box. Toulouse does too. It's nice and large. It completely folds back like this, and it has these like magnetic tops, and the little scooper just clips right here on the side. The lining, it is reusable. It's like basically an IKEA bag material, and it has an air freshener up here. But my favorite part is that growing up, I had the cat litters that were like a tray on the bottom, and then you put the lid on top. But what happens is when the cat like scoops around, all the litter flies through this crack right here and goes everywhere. So because this has like one continuous wall up the side, that doesn't happen. So also it came with a toy. Like all of the little pieces came inside this box, and then you just punch out these holes. And it came with a little ping pong ball. And it's super cute. I love that idea. And last of the litter stuff, and then I will be done. Don't worry, I won't show you any more poo stuff, are these bags. They're made of biodegradable materials, and they're kind of like mini shopping bags. And if you've ever scooped litter in your life, you know that okay, we're gonna get a little bit graphic here. The pee is kind of like a big clump, and you're gonna want a big bag. You're not gonna want those, oh my gosh, do not get those little doggy bags. Those will not work. Good luck scooping into that. So this has a nice wide top. You can actually fit the entire scooper in there, so there's no litter going everywhere. And then you just tie the top. Great. All right, so his favorite toys. I have his little box right here. All-time favorite, this mouse. He loves this mouse. So it came on like this wire string to play with. And I thought at first, oh my gosh, that's such a great idea. The wire won't break. It won't easily be chewed apart by the cat. But then as I was playing it with it, I was like, this is really dangerous. Like, what happens if it gets like caught around his neck and just... So I stopped playing with the little attachment part of it, but he still loves this mouse. Can't repeat it enough. This little fishy, it flaps like this. It came with 2 of them, and it's a great way to get them to get used to the bath and sticking their paws in water from a young age, especially in case like one day, I don't know, they get dirty and step in poo and you have to give them a bath. At least they've had experience with water. Okay, so actually this one thing I didn't buy, my mom bought it as a little present for the cat. So it was this set on Amazon that came with a bunch of different toys. His favorite is definitely this little tube right here, and it's great because it just folds up into basically nothing. And then it also came with just basically a bunch of random little toys. He's not a big fan of these like plastic shaky ones very much. He really likes the little fluffy bowls. He likes this little kicker, and this one string I do play with him because it's just this soft velvet material. He really loves this one. So Oh, and this. Oh my gosh, he loves this spring. And it did come with mice, but these mice he doesn't like nearly as much as the ones that actually look like mice. He gets very defensive over this one, so. Oh yeah, and I don't think I mentioned, we're actually looking for another kitten to adopt. We need a friend for Toulouse. You like this one? That could be your brother or sister. What about this one? I love this one. You like this one? No? Next page. Oh, you like this one? Because that looks like mommy cat? Is that why? You want Olivia and Lacey. Well, they're a bonded pair. They can't go. Yeah, I'm sorry. We'll find you a buddy, okay? I think he's growing a little bit too attached to us, and especially if we have to go away for a few days and have, you know, someone come and check on him. I want him to have a buddy, to not ever be alone by himself. So we had a play date, not a play date, a foster came over with a kitten. He had green eyes, this fluffy, thick gray coat, but the energy just didn't seem right. The other cat kind of dominated him. He was a few weeks older, so he was much bigger. So we're still looking for another kitten, and I haven't even finished everything we bought. One of my favorite things is this harness. It's a little sailor suit, and he looks so cute in it. So I have that. I also have a breakaway collar. You see it? It says Toulouse. These are important. I put this on when he goes outside. In case he gets out of his harness, at least he has his little tag on him, and if he gets caught on like a fence or something while jumping over, this breakaway collar will just clip right off. Worst case, your cat should have a microchip, so if someone brings him into the vet and they scan the microchip, they'll be able to tell that it's registered to you. So here's his cat bed. Like most cats, they prefer to sleep in boxes and bowls. Make it make sense, I really don't know. And at least if we need to take him on a trip or something, we can bring this with us and it'll have his scent and he'll feel more like home. What else? Oh, his water bowl. Here, let me show you his water bowl. So he absolutely loves drinking out of this. I love that it's metal and it has this little port in the front that I can see how much water is left. And for his bowls, this is actually a creme brulee dish. I just have some dry food. I mostly feed him wet food. The dry food is just there if he ever wants a snack. And his wet food, I just feed on these little blue saucers. I just used whatever I had in my kitchen because I found it silly to buy new bowls for the cat when in reality I have so many kitchen dishes. So plus this way he can have a fresh bowl every time because I have a lot of them and I can just switch them out super easily. Oh, you know what I forgot? I'm so sorry. This has been the longest review in the world, but last thing are these cat scratchers right here. So if your cat has claws, I would highly recommend getting a scratcher because, you know, if they're scratching your couch, you can just redirect them to the scratching pad, get them to get used to that instead of scratching your couch, and you'll be perfect. So Toulouse has a vet appointment today, and he's due for his booster shot for his vaccines, and I have a feeling he's going to absolutely hate us for bringing him to the vet. So wish us luck.
C'est bon.
What do you just have?
What?
What do you just have?
What did you just have?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby Toulouse went in for a shot. Hold on.
We were waiting in the waiting room
And we heard the baby kitten scream from
we did.
the waiting room. Poor
We heard a
thing.
kitten scream.
I think he's afraid of shots, just like his daddy. The vet said that he gained a little bit of weight, which is great news. He's been eating like a real good pumpkin cake. Oh yes, you have, huh?
I'm so worried about him. He got his vaccine yesterday and I woke up and I was trying to call him and he was under the bed and he was shivering and his ears were cold. So I put him in his little blankie, put him by the heater. He seems to be doing better. I think he's just having a little bit of a cold. You know, when sometimes you get a vaccine and you feel a little ill. I think that's what's happening. Okay, so it's been about an hour since our last check-in. His eyes are open. He seems awake. Hi, baby. You feeling better, baby? You feeling okay? And now he has fallen asleep on my hand. So I guess I'm stuck here. I think he's feeling better. He's eating his food from this morning. So you can stop worrying. Hi, Toulouse. Oh, I got another cat, by the way.